Hey, I'm Dark North. In this video, I'll be talking about how a Tao Xingqiu charge attack wave team works and how to build one. Let me start with explaining how Melt and Vaporize works and why we choose to go with Vaporize and not Melt with Tao. Vaporize, when caused by Hydro on an enemy affected by Pyro, multiplies the damage of the Hydro attack by 2 times. And when it is reversed, that is when you attack an enemy affected by Hydro with Pyro, the damage of the Pyro attack is multiplied by 1.5 times. This is the same case with Melt. Melt caused by a Pyro attack on a Cryo affected enemy multiplies the Pyro attack by 2 times. Melt caused by a Cryo attack on a Pyro affected enemy multiplies the Cryo attack by 1.5 times. So you might be thinking, why do reverse wave when you could do forward melt with Tao? This is because forward reactions with 2x multiplier takes away all the reaction gauge. That is, a Pyro attack on a Cryo enemy will consume all the Cryo, making it harder to reapply Cryo to consistently melt. Whereas a Pyro attack on a Hydro enemy only takes away half the reaction gauge, leaving behind Hydro, which makes it a lot easier to consistently vaporize. TLDR, reverse reactions are more consistent than forward reactions in most cases. As of making this video, there is no Cryo sub DPS that can apply Cryo at such a rate to consistently allow a Pyro character to melt. And this is why we use Xingqiu. Another thing about Tao is that her charge attack and normal attack have different ICD. ICD is the internal cooldown between reactions, restricting you from proccing them continuously. When you charge attack on Tao, she does a normal attack once, proccing Xingqiu's swords, causing a vape, then a charge attack causing it to vape as well. This allows her to not worry about ICD at all, as she can vaporize every single hit due to the different and not shared internal cooldowns between her normal and charge attack. So let's talk about how to use Tao Xingqiu. You press QEE on Xingqiu if he's using Sack Sword, or QE with any other weapon, then switch to Tao and press E and then just charge attack. That's basically it. There's nothing really difficult about it at its core. Xingqiu's swords only proc with normal attacks, but because Tao does a normal attack right before her charge attack, this is not an issue at all. The difficult part is animation cancelling. For C0 Tao, you either jump cancel or do 2 normal attacks and then 1 charge attack for highest damage, or 3 normal attacks and charge attack for more AoE and Hydro application from Xingqiu. Using dash cancel at C0 would leave you to run out of stamina before your E ends. For C1, you can use dash cancel without worrying about running out of stamina from charge attacks, as they do not consume any, and use that stamina on dash cancels instead. Dash cancelling is very simple. You just hit the dash button, whether that's shift or right click, right after your charge attack hits. Now this is gonna take some time to get used to. I have been playing her since release and I still mess up sometimes, especially as I'm playing on 250 ping. It's rough. But once you get the hang of it, it should become a lot easier and you'll be able to pull it off consistently. This is the core team, and the other 2 members of the team are flexible and can be changed depending on the enemies and the Abyss floor. My team usually has Tao, Xingqiu, Venti, and Diona. As Tao is not a Claymore or a Claymore disguised as a Catalyst, she doesn't shatter when attacking frozen enemies, allowing her to both melt frozen enemies and vape without having to worry about losing elemental gauge to shatter. A cryo-infused Venti swirl with Xingqiu allows me to freeze the enemies and proc vape and a few melts here and there. If you're curious about what other characters are good for a Tao Xingqiu team, I'll be making a video on that very soon, where I'll be going over all the characters and all the potential teammates for Tao. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see that, and also hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. That's it with this video. Thanks for watching.